To the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, a rematch of Super Bowl 56, and it should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On the other side, the head coach of the home team.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Quickly to Addison here.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Jackson will keep it.
And he is going to have the Rams first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Sullivan. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd
and they'll send the tight end in motion here.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down, Los Angeles.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's going to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it, and sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 73 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
15 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. A short throw there pulled in by All. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow will throw.
At the 32-yard line.
And this is going to be incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again on the ground with Hunter. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Got a man. That's Hunter. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson, option right. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. Sullivan. Here's 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll run it with Hunter. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Hunter.
At the Bengals 19.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Now it's Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to extend their lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Pushes past him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, get a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. A short throw there, pulled in by all.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Here's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. Brown with his stick skills. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That one caught by Tinsley.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down again. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line.
The Rams offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Jackson now. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Jackson's going to try the sneak.
And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Rams first down. A gain of 1 yard.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jackson. The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
A gain of 15. First down.
Up the middle they go. It's Sullivan. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
To throw is Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
a 53-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man, it's Brown. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now it's Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Pass complete, that's Tinsley.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Burrow.
Is in middle, he's got Tinsley. Now 2nd and 5.
Number 82. It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And Burrow going to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. It's Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 27.
And he'll throw right away.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
12 yards. That's good.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He'll look underneath and finds Brown. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now a 2nd and 6.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Burrow will throw.
Gesicki hauling in the quick throw.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
The Rams offense and Jordan Addison headed back onto the field. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. From the gun, it's Jackson.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson.
Completes this to Addison out left.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sullivan. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Jackson. Addison hauls it in. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They go play action now. Jackson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down. And
Jackson will throw again. He gets it to Addison. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So the lead extended, and I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
If I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you said, your defense has only given up 3 points. It makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
3rd and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Burrow looking to pass. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Jackson. That's caught by Myers. And he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, They almost become defensive with their offense, just play not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23.
18. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Open man is Myers. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
It's complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And the Reds got it. They bring it down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 43-yard.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Out of bounds just short of midfield.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson. The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
This offense so far on third down, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for Rams. First down.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Rams. First down.
Up the middle they go. It's Sullivan. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice tackle at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Quickly to Addison here.
There'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Third down.
Jackson now.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
Joshua Party on for the Rams field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
He's brought down at the 30.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And 2.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Burrow on play action. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now it's Burrow.
To the left side, he gets this complete to Tinsley.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10.
This time Burrow will look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun of the Brown.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Burrow.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hunter dances by him. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Sullivan. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.